everybody. Welcome to Mom Plays. I'm Mom. Welcome to another edition of Mom Mods. This is number 4 now, and we have been looking at houses in Skyrim, and we're going to kind of continue on that vein because I've got a couple more videos of houses, and then we'll probably switch on to armor, weapons, something, follower things that would help. But today, we're going to look at 4 unusual homes that I found. And I understand that there's a lot more housing mods than the ones that I'm showing. These are just the ones that I have enjoyed and thought were kind of neat. So today, unusual houses. This first one is Tel Moss. And this is a little, it's not game breaking, but it's a little lore breaking, because these houses are not found in Skyrim in the lore. They are found in, where is it? Morrowind. Oh my god, not Valenwood. I can't think today. It's really early in the morning and I wanted to tape, so I can't think. But anyway, they're not found in this area. But it's still a really cool house. So it's a mushroom house, like you would find on Solstheim. And it's Tel Moss. And this is the outside of it. And these, a couple of them are tiny and a couple of them are kind of large. So, but they're all unusual for different reasons. This one, unusual because it doesn't belong in Skyrim. So, outside, there's really, nothing out here. Just a nice little entryway and a beehive. And a butter churn. Can you use it? Oh, you can use it. That's cool. Anyway, so it's got the lanterns like you would expect, and the little mushroom with the door. So let's go on into Tel Moss and see what it's got. Tel Moss is done by Haim Projects, in case any of you wanna download this mod. So, like I said, mushroom, you walk into this nice little open area. There's shelving to put your books on. Over here's kind of like a kitchen area. Oh, I'm still in sneak. Kind of a kitchen area, seating area where you can eat. In here is your little bedroom with your little fur bed. Oh, look, and Telvanni robes. You can get your own Telvanni robes out of here. Sliding door with a strong box in it and a couple of chests. And then of course here's your alchemy lab. Now there is an upstairs. Well, actually I thought there was an upstairs, but it says it's a cabinet, but I'm pretty sure it's an upstairs cabinet. And up here you've got a cozy little fire, your writing desk, and your little arcane enchanter. Boy, I tell you, I shouldn't record early in the morning. Put that away. Okay. Yeah, and your arcane enchanter, and and your cook pot here if you want to make food. A little bit of storage here, and then there is a balcony. We'll go ahead and look, since we're up here, we'll go ahead and look at the balcony real quick. And you just come out onto this tiny little balcony. It's nothing huge. Here's another reason why this is kind of lore breaking. There's Dwemer stuff in here that you wouldn't necessarily find in here. Usually you just find them in Dwemer ruins, but that's okay. I still think this place is pretty cool. We got one more spot to look at in here though, so unfortunately a couple loading screens to go through, but what can you do? Alright, so we're back on the main floor, and I don't know if you guys noticed as I walked past this table, there's a little hatch right here to the basement. So we will go to the basement and look around, and here you have your armor and weapon improving stations. So you've got a anvil, you've got your workbench, you've got a tanning rack, and you've got your grindstone. You do not, as far as I know, have a smelter though. So you will have to smelt someplace and carry all of your ingots back here, which can, anybody who's played the game knows can be a real big pain in the patootie. With weight Nova encumbrances and having to make multiple trips to move things. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But I did not see a smelter out here, and I did not see like a reskinned smelter. There's water there. Yeah, I don't see a reskinned smelter. So, you know, there's that, but it's a cute little mushroom house if you're a fan of the mushroom houses, which I think they're cute. I'm just not a huge fan of. All right, so that now we are going to go to our next place. And I apologize, I did not show you on the map where Tel Moss was. Let's come back over here. So here is Tel Moss right here. It is just north of Iverstead, just south of Hilgrin's tomb, just west of the abandoned prison, which is a place that a lot of people don't realize is there. So my suggestion is if you haven't been there, check out the abandoned prison. It's kind of cool and has a neat story. All right, so for here we have where is it? There it is. Oh my goodness. Gray's Tree Home. So for this one, we are literally next to the Western Watchtower on the western side of Whiterun. And this is just an unusual house because it's a tree house. Like, not a tree house as in a fort on the outside of a tree. It's a house on the inside of a tree. And this was done by Gunmais. So if you come over here, there's the Western Watchtower, and you can come on over here. I get attacked every time I'm over here, so don't be surprised if we get attacked. You see this wonderful tree. It's got those hanging lanterns also. Some stairs up to it. And I honestly can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that the mod author put this water here. I'm pretty sure this is not here without it. I heard a dog bark and it made me jump. Are you down here again? Yeah, you are. It also comes with a dog. This is Zero. Obviously named after, it should be white, but it's not. But obviously named after Zero from The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is amazing. Okay, jump. Jump, will you? Jump. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so much overgrowth. So, yeah. You come up here, and you also see over there you have a dock with a little boat. I mean, it doesn't take you anywhere, but you got your own dock with a little boat that you can just, I don't know, paddle your love around the water with. I don't know. Anyway, let's go inside and see this house. It's not a big place, but it's definitely an unusual place as far as being in the tree. Oh my god, I thought I was totally gonna have a glitch. Did you see that? That was so weird. Okay, so this is your tree house, and they use the textures from the mushrooms for the inside of the trees because I don't think there's any inside tree textures for you to use. Apparently you have your own goat. This is the stupid goat. I love that. It's a stupid goat. Anyway, so it's not a huge place. This is literally it. When you come in, you have this great dragon shrine that the mod author has shrunk down to make it into a statue, which I thought was really cool because that looks awesome. Nice decorations along the sides. You've got your table / desk / eating area with bookshelves around it that you can store your bookshelves on. We've got our smelter and our anvil, which happens to be a Skyforge. Well, look at that. So you can make Skyforge weapons and armor. I can't make anything because I have nothing on me, but you know, you see what I'm saying, right? And that is down here. Are you kidding me? Did that goat just say, huh? It did! It went, hmm. Oh my god.
Alright then.
Okay, I don't need you to follow me. I don't. Sorry, I did not talk to the goat the first time I came in here. I did not realize that it actually talks with a human voice. Oh, stupid goat. Anyway, okay. And then you have kind of this little balcony that goes around the whole thing that has your grindstone, your anvil, your tanning rack, your enchanter, and your alchemy lab, as well as a staff enchanter, which is nice that they included that. That's from DLC, you know. Your bed is up here, and then you have 3 trunks worth of storage. Now, I have to admit, there's not a whole lot of storage in this place, but It does have everything that you need in a player home, as far as you can drop stuff off, and sleep and make stuff. So it is definitely a player home that you can use. All right, out the door. Okay, so that was Gray's Tree Home by Gunmais. Yeah, which is pretty cool if you're into tree houses. And I am, if it was a tree house on the outside. I wonder if there is one of those. Okay, stop speculating and on to the next one. Okay, everybody, here is our next one. Where are you? All right. So our next one is over by Riften. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks. All right, and it's this weird icon over here, so we're going to follow this icon up and hope there's not another bear up here, because every time I load this one in, there's always a bear in here. Perfect, that must have been the bear. All right, this is the Crypt of the Old Guard, and the Crypt of the Old Guard was done by Toggle AI, and there's a couple reasons why this is unusual. Number one, it's underground, which I could have included in a list of houses I have as underground houses, but it is also a vampire den for a vampire playthrough if you are role-playing vampires. Role-playing a vampire lord. So basically this one here, okay, so here's Riften. Here's Snowshod Farm. It is just south of Snowshod Farm, and this is the Shadowstone, so it is just south and southwest of those two spots. And when you get here, you will see this little grate. We're gonna call it a grate, yeah. And you go into that. Well, okay. And you come into this crypt, which is, vampires, crypts, death, blah, blah, blah. It's not very well lit. You can turn off the lighting in it. There's a couple coffins, but you can't sleep in them. Old decorations, etc. And yeah, there you go. That's it. I'm just kidding. That's not it. I actually thought that was it the first time I came through here, but there is a candle sconce here, and if you pull it, what can this be? You descend further into the crypt and come into your vampire crypt. It is very dark down here. I do have my lighting set lighter than the normal game settings, just because some areas tend to be terribly dark, but even with the lighter, it's not at its lightest, but it's lighter. It's very dark in here. So what we've got here, if you come over here, there is a map of Skyrim on the wall. You've got storage up and down this wall. They look like chests that have been, well, they look like dressers actually that have been sunk into the wall, with some safes in between them. And then you've got a little sitting area over here where your arcane enchanter is, along with bookshelves to store books at. Next to that, and then if you come over a little bit further on your left, you have your alchemy lab with, of course, your storage in the form of satchels and blood potions, huh? Apparently you get a whole bunch of blood potions too. But yeah, that's your storage for your alchemy station. Oh, blood transmuter. I have no idea what that does. Choose an item to create. Oh, you can create your own blood potions, it looks like, which it would be helpful if you're in a vampire playthrough using those blood potions. Gross. There's hearts in jars. Well, as a nurse, I am kind of fascinated by organs in jars, so there you go. Okay, so if we come over here, we've just got this little area that's got seating and decorations. We will go and open that cabinet in a minute. But if you come over to the right from the doorway, which is here, and you come to the right, you have this little area which consists of excuse me, your armor and weapon crafting area. You've got your ore and ingot storage. You've got your pelts and leather storage, grindstone. This is really cool. That is your smelter, which they've changed the color of the fire to blue, which I thought was a really nice touch. Your anvil, your workbench, all that good stuff is right here. And then around the corner, you've got some more storage. Actually, just decorations. And this I thought was really cool. This is a miniature version of a Draugr crypt, one of the burial mounds that they shrunk. And I thought that was really cool that they shrunk it and made it a little decoration. Over here, we've got some bookshelves and display cases. There's a shrunken gargoyle up there. Just some nice decorations. And here's your table right there to eat at. And then if you come up these stairs, here's your coffin that you can sleep in. Your very own personal coffin. All right, let's take a look at this cabinet over here. There's one here, and it's just a cabinet. And there's one here. Oh, that hides a secret. So the mod author says that it's supposed to house human cattle to feed on. In here, the first time I came down here, there was no human cattle, and I don't think there will be this time, because I think they're supposed to be locked. I just shut that door on myself, or opened that door on myself. I think they're supposed to be locked in here, and as you can see, there's no person in there. But here's a cask covered in blood. I'm assuming they store blood, and just some decorations and stuff through here. And then if you come this way, you have your armory, where you have your dummies that you can store. There's only 3 mannequins that you can store armor on, but then you've got your archery targets, and you can store arrows and bolts here, bows and crossbows. They armor there. He's just the mod author has just kind of separated out the storage, which makes me happy. I am always happy when the mod authors make individual storages for things. It just makes my heart happy. But yeah, so if you are role-playing a vampire, this would be the perfect place for your house, because chances are you are not going to be found by those horrible Dawnguard people who want to kill vampires and such. So let's go out of here. That was Crypt of the Old Guard. Thought it was a really neat vampire playthrough little crypt. So all right, so we are off to our last one, and I saved what I considered the best and the biggest for last, and the most unusual for last. All right, everybody, here we are next to in Alta's Deep. Ilinada's Deep. God, I always mispronounce that. Ilinada's Deep. And the place that we are looking for is actually both of these markers. You need both of them to get into it. So let's come forward this way. This is Mona Alta. Actually, that up there is Mona Alta. And this was made by Archmage Khan. And Mona Alta, according to the mod author, is an old monastery that was, I can't remember, was abandoned, and then somebody bought it, and now they're selling it. And yes, you have to buy it. I think it's 40,000 gold or something. It's expensive, but you might think it's well worth it. So first of all, what you need to know is that in order to get this, on this rock, that it took me at least a half an hour to figure out this was where the sign was, you need to activate this sign. 40,000 gold. Sure, I will purchase it. Congratulations. Well, thank you. All right, so let's go to our house. It is right up the stairs, and of course the mod author made these stairs and everything. Okay, wait a minute. The house is up there, but the stairs are going over there. What could be going on? And what is up here? Oh, the path of faith. And there is Mona Alta. And here we are. So the mod author says that in order for monks, or for people to be considered for the monastery, they had to follow the path of faith there. And do you see that? Did you see that? This little path come up? That is the path of faith. So you just need to have faith and walk across, and you will be accepted. Now, I do happen to know that if you go and do the Skyrim parkour thing and go around that entire mountain over to, there's a point right over here, you can actually whirlwind sprint over here. It is really hard to do, though, to get the aiming just right to get you where you need to go. So it's just easier if you follow the path. All right, let's come on up to our house. The door is over here off of this porch. And this house is kind of non-traditional also. Not just the fact that it's a monastery, but just the decorations and things in it. Okay, so here we are. As we enter, this is what we see. There is a room. Now, obviously, I don't remember seeing these chandeliers anywhere. And if you listen, you'll notice that the chimes that happen when you're in an area with all the shrines to the gods, they play in here, which I thought was a really nice touch because it's supposed to be a monastery. So you have a downstairs over here. But first you have an upstairs, and to your left is your room. I believe it's this is your room. Lots of non-traditional stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff that is inspired by, say, Chinese. All right, I didn't know if it was going to let me search the desk, etc. But there is also a lot of Skyrim stuff in here. So if you look around, there's a lot of statues that have been repurposed. Ooh, I was getting some lag next to that statue. Ouch. Obviously it didn't like that. Anyway, so you see you've got dressers and things to store stuff. The little ship in the bottle, which I really like. And a little seating area. And then you have a spiral staircase that comes up here to your bed, which is gorgeous, by the way. Fit for a king, but it's in a monastery. And then you've got plenty of dressers and storage and stuff up here. I just thought the decorating, while I understand is completely non-canon and non-traditional, it was very pretty. Very pretty. All right. So let's come down here again and come out and keep going along the top, where you will find what is very obviously a meditation area that has all of your shrines to the divines up here. All. And of course you can come and pray along here. Just very nicely done. Very pretty decorations, I think. All right, so if you come downstairs, you kind of come into a sitting area, sitting/reading area here. Up above, you've got just more seating, mannequins to display your armor. Some of these tapestries, let's see if we can find one, can be changed. I know it's got to be this one. So you can change this one to that or that, which these are old, like medieval tapestries, actually, that it looks like the mod author used. We can change that one. I think we can change that one also. And I know that picture. I think I have it in a book of mine. Anyway, so you just got like a nice sitting, reading, lounging, talking to each other area here. And then if you come off to the left side of that, you have a nice swimming area. Sort of, not really swimming, but pool. You got a nice pool here that you can walk in. So there is that. Very Romanesque. And then if you come, let's see, I'm not sure. Let's not go down that hall till we go, down here. Okay, so past the sitting area, I just love these decorations. They took all these statues and made them all miniature. Like all this pottery. I love it. Okay, so if you come down here, this is your a little alchemy, and I think this is your alchemy, or is this your display area? Hang on just a second. Let me figure out where we are. Oh, I think this is just, yeah, this is kind of like your museum. Okay, so you come in here and you've got, it's like a museum. So you've got these pedestals here that you can place your paragons on. Look at that. They took one of the Dwemer, what are those light things that you have to adjust? Anyway, and turned it into a geode, which is kind of cool looking. Okay, so all your paragons go there. Oh, you could put your lexicons and attunement spheres here. And what was that? Oh, this is an alchemy table. I didn't even notice that. Here, that's cool. Here's your alchemy table. You've got a place to put your ingredients and potions and poisons. Oh, here's your dragon priest masks. Go here. Forgotten Veil display. Manage Forgotten Veil display. Winds of oh, black books. Go here. Oh, I wonder if the books from the Forgotten Veil go here. That's cool. Let's see. Soul Gem Drawer. Here is your Arcane Enchanter, which they reskinned. I think it looks really cool in red like that. And then I think that should about do it for the museum. Oh, you can put your Elder Scrolls here. Oh, that's wonderful. So you can put your Elder Scrolls on the wall. So it's kind of a display area and crafting area, which I like. I like any place that allows you to like put your paragons out and put all that special stuff out, especially if it lets you put the Elder Scrolls out, because they weigh 20 each and you have to carry them forever in the vanilla game. Okay, one other thing that I noticed is that this pottery collection, you can change it. You can make it Dwemer pottery. You can make it normal pottery. Ta-da. All right, let's go down this hall here. And obviously it overlooks your work area. And then you come to the rooms. So these are, I think, children's rooms / follower rooms. I think you can have both. This edition is the main edition, which means that these rooms are actually for your followers, but there is a family edition of the Mona Alta. All right, here is your kitchen / dining area, complete with your oven and your food storage. And I thought there was yeah, there it is, cooking pot. So you can still make food, etc. And then if you come this way, you can come downstairs. That goes outside, so we will exit that way. But if you come all the way down to this little basement, you have your blacksmithing area, so with storage. And then if you come out this door here, you have a little balcony to sit on. It's not very decorated. It's just got a little lantern and a couple of seating areas and a nice view over this part of the valley here. And that does it. That is Mona Alta, the monastery you too can own for 40,000 gold, if you so desire. All right, so that is my makeup of unusual homes for today. And next time we will be doing underground homes, and that should conclude all the homes that we'll have to do. Otherwise, you have been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at Tonya Treese, and I will catch you all next time.